Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is JT from Above and Below. But I want to talk about the Gervonta versus Yuriorkis Gamboa. That's allegedly saying that fight might be happening December the 28th. And well, what do I think about that fight? And if what do I think about Yuriorkis Gamboa instead of Gervonta Davis? But vice versa too. Well, I think maybe of course he's pulling the strings. And this fight right here, it is going to be a competitive fight. I'm leaning towards no. Usually Gamboa is like past his prime. I would definitely say that because me and my brother was talking about this yesterday. My brother said he don't care about this fight, and I wouldn't even disagree with him, argue with him with this. It's just another fight because Gervonta Davis moved up to 135, and who he's going to fight? Lomachenko. He was going to fight him. Devin Haney. He ain't going to fight him. Richard Cormier and Teofimo Lopez, they're not going to fight. Gervonta Davis is not going to fight those two because they fight each other. Maybe another person in the 135 division. I don't know, but that person that I haven't mentioned is not really a big name. You know what I'm saying? And Yuriorkis Gamboa, I would think, is a bigger name than anybody else right now. But he is 37 years old, and when they do step in the ring, and if this is true, December the 28th, I think Yuriorkis Gamboa's birthday is December the 23rd. So when he step in, he'll be 38 years old. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, he is. I don't like it when I think Gervonta Davis is I think he's 24 years old, and he'll be fighting. And then I think when he step in the ring, he'd be 25 years old. But at the same time, he's still young compared to Yuriorkis Gamboa. Definite age difference, right? And I never did like that, But one thing is, it could be surprising. Look what happened to Pacquiao did to Keith Thurman. I'm not saying that Yuriorkis Gamboa gonna do this to Gervonta Davis, but maybe this might be a good fight. Didn't everybody think that it won't be? It might be a good fight. You never know. But that's his next opponent allegedly, and I would say welcome to 135 pound Gervonta Davis. But at the same time, who do you think would be a better fight for him? Because my brother told me, he said Abner Mares would be. I would say that I think Gervonta Davis would kill him. You know what I'm saying? Because he's somewhat of a come forward fighter. He didn't want to fight Rigondeaux, or I think it was Leo Santa Cruz didn't want to fight Rigondeaux and Gary Russell. Because Leo Santa Cruz want to fight Gervonta Davis too. But in order for him to fight Gervonta Davis, he would have to go up to 135, and Abner Mares would have to go up to 135. And then Abner Mares has been out for the retinal detachment. You know what I'm saying? He's been out for a minute. So so you would go to 135 to fight Gervonta Davis, and you never been in that weight division, and you've been out for a while. No, that's not going to happen. That's not going to be a competitive fight. And I think Leo Santa Cruz, even though Leo Santa Cruz is taller than Gervonta Davis and have a longer reach, he's like a robot. He's not gonna give Gervonta Davis no problems either. I don't think so. Yuriorkis Gamboa, I don't think. What? I remember. It was on the boxing board. Some dude called in talking about Yuriorkis Gamboa. I think would be better for Gervonta Davis than Abner Mares for Gervonta Davis. I would agree with that because he haven't been off for a minute. Than Abner Mares. Abner Mares never been in 135. Yuriorkis Gamboa's have. You know what I'm saying? So if Yuriorkis Gamboa fought Abner Mares, I think Yuriorkis Gamboa will win. I would still say it would be a 50-50, but Abner Mares never fought at that weight. You know what I'm saying? And he'd be unfamiliar with it, but I'm not gonna say he won't do good in it, but he haven't fought at that weight. You know what I'm saying? Yuriorkis Gamboa have. You know what I'm saying? So I think that even though Abner Mares is like he's about to be, Abner Mares is what 33, about to be 34 years old in November the 28th. So, he ain't no spring chicken himself. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I think all three of them fight Leo Santa Cruz. But one thing about Leo Santa Cruz, Leo Santa Cruz is definitely, Abner Mares is definitely going for Gervonta Davis because he's the money fight. I think they get more money fight Gervonta Davis than they ever fought the other people that they fought, right? But I would say if Gervonta Davis is going to fight anybody, Yuriorkis Gamboa I think right now is the best opponent right now for him. I would think. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong, but um, Leo Santa Cruz, for me, I would say that I would tell, like I told y'all in the last video I made about Gervonta Davis or Leo Santa Cruz. I say, man, look, if I was Gervonta Davis, I would tell Leo Santa Cruz, you fight Gary Russell, and then you can fight me. Instead of you want to fight me before you, because he ducking Gary Russell for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't want to fight him because he think he's gonna lose. He's ducking. And I don't like that. And then you want to go up to another weight division and fight somebody else like Gervonta Davis, knowing that I don't think he have a chance of winning that fight. He's got too much power. You know what I'm saying? I think at the end of Gervonta Davis' career, he's gonna stop at 140, maybe 147, if I'm not mistaken. He might stop at 140. And when it's all said and done, 140 to 147, I think when it's all said and done. But Leo Santa Cruz, I don't think he's gonna make up there. I don't think he's gonna make it. I don't think he's gonna make himself up, make his way up there to 140 to 147. I could be wrong because he do have the height, but the way he fight, his fighting technique is just he don't move. He don't got good head movement, and his feet is okay, but he don't have that slick style. He's like a robot. You know what I'm saying? He's standing straight up, no head moving that much. You know what I'm saying? Come forward fighter to a certain degree, right? But I would say that, man, Yuriorkis Gamboa is the best fit right now, and I would say after that, if it don't be him, I mean, of course they can get somebody else for 135 pounds to fight Gervonta Davis, but right now some people gonna disagree with me, and but hey, I don't disagree with y'all saying that he need a better step up fight. And I don't disagree with that because he do need to step it up. He's 24 years old. He's not a prospect no more, Gervonta Davis. And the only good person he got on his resume is Pedraza. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, that's it. He's fighting people coming up on weight. I'm tired of seeing that. And now he's fighting an older fighter. You know what I'm saying? Which I don't like either. You know, I used to have Gervonta Davis on my pound list, but I don't have him on there because he might be a hype job. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. Like, I mean, until he showed me something, man, until he fight Lomachenko or Devin Haney or Teofimo Lopez or Richard Cormier or wherever, or maybe even Robert Easter. Because Robert Easter at 100, I think he's at 135 too. He could fight him. Matter of fact, he could have fought Robert Easter. But I don't know because Robert Easter got about 5'11". He got a 76-inch reach, man. That's a man. But if he can get past Robert Easter, man, that'd be great too because he's coming in with a disadvantage as in physical wise, right? But we don't know. We might see that fight down the road. I don't know. But the way his career moving, I don't know when we will see that fight. Gervonta Davis. You know, one thing about Floyd Mayweather, he's trying to. I know he's carefully moving him up. And that's his only star or superstar with the Mayweather Promotions. And it's time to let them training wheels. It's time for him to get off them training wheels. Let them break away from them training wheels, man. He needed to start doing paving his own way. You know what I'm saying? And I remember like with Floyd Mayweather was a good boxer, but a good promoter. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if he had a couple more stars in his stable, he could probably risk that. He could probably risk Gervonta Davis going up to fighting people that will give him a challenge. But I don't think he could risk it because he don't have no other person in promotional company, in Mayweather's promotional company, who's a star. Or even, I don't know who else is in Mayweather's promotional company. I know he has other people, but they never recognized really like that. That's why he's moving Gervonta Davis the way he's moving him carefully. Because if you lose him, he's just like Canelo. He's like Canelo from Golden Boy Promotions. They got to move him carefully. I know they got Ryan Garcia, but still, I mean, he's still in the prospect stage. You know what I'm saying? So, and then they got Jaime McGear too, but he don't got no good defense. So I expect him to get touched up a little bit. But I heard he's working on that, right? But at the end of the day, man, what y'all think? And what y'all think, Gervonta Davis? Who you think he should be fighting next? If it ain't gonna be Yuriorkis Gamboa, if he didn't fight Yuriorkis Gamboa next, or Amner Mares or Leo Santa Cruz, who you think he should be fighting next at 135? You know what I'm saying? So, do you like that fight with Yuriorkis Gamboa, or do you don't like that fight? You know what I'm saying? So leave a comment at the bottom of my page, subscribe to my page, like my page, hit the notification bell for new videos from me. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. Bye.